So, Mark, great reaction to losing at Aveley with two back-to-back home wins and a clean sheet for you, obviously, against Farnborough as well. How good was it to get back to them winning ways?
Yeah, obviously we've won. Was it 6 out of 7 won now? But for me, the clean sheet's massive. I set myself a target at the start of the season with Ken of a certain amount. We're a little bit behind schedule on that. But look, as long as the team are winning, it doesn't really matter. But yeah, it's nice to get the clean sheets and hopefully there's many more of them to come this season.
I mean, is there like a clean sheet to a goalkeeper? Is like, I guess, strikers scoring the goals for the club as well, isn't it?
Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah, I think this is a whole defensive group. Um, yeah, they're obviously what we aim for. Obviously, it's not possible. I'm getting attacked by a wasp here and all sorts. I hope you realise what I'm going through for this. Yeah, clean sheets are big for goalkeepers. That's why I said I set myself a target at the start of the season. But as a defensive group, I think we've been a lot more solid this season. But I think there's a little bit more work to do, and it will get better.
And there's been a really good connection this season between you and the back three or back four, as and when it's been used. How good is it to have that reliable bunch of guys in front of you, helping to protect your goal?
Yeah, once you build a relationship, sorry, you know what people are going to be doing in certain situations. Once you've got a settled back line, whether it's 3 or 4, it does help. You know, they understand when I'm going to come and when I'm not, and what I'm going to be doing in certain situations. It does help having that good understanding with playing regularly together.
And August Player of the Month, your reward from the fans of your games that you played and the positions that you've done and the saves that you made in those games to keep United in it and 1 point off the top.
Yeah, obviously it's nice to be receive personal accolades and stuff like that, but ultimately everyone's still got the same ambition, which is still to win the league. And as long as I do my little bit along the way, there's fine by me.
Break away from the league this weekend, FA Cup as we travel to Wimborne. Obviously reminders of last season's first round game against Derby County over those 2 games, which you played obviously your part in as well. What are your other memories of the FA Cup throughout your career? Have you had, what other good ones have you had, and has there been any banana skins as well that you've been aware of?
Yeah, you always have to be aware of banana skins. It's about turning up and being professional on a day, regardless of who you're playing. But cup runs are always great. We saw it last year with playing the Derby game. I've had a couple in my time. But going on to Saturday, it's like turning up, being professional, and getting the job done, regardless of opposition, and not disrespecting them in any sort of way.
Mark, thank you for your time today.
Anytime, Ian.